Imagine this, you're in the middle of a tough situation. Maybe someone just betrayed you, you lost an opportunity, or you're drowning in self-doubt. You feel that negative spiral pulling you down. But what if I told you that you could take control, flip the switch, and instantly break free from negativity? Happiness isn't about luck, it's about strategy. And today I'm going to give you a battle plan to remove negative thoughts and step into real, lasting happiness, no matter what life throws your way. Are you ready? Let's go. Most people believe that happiness is something that happens to them. They think that when they achieve a certain goal, make a certain amount of money, or find the perfect relationship, then they'll be happy. But that's not how it works. Happiness is not something you wait for, it's something you create. It's a choice you make every single day, regardless of what's happening around you. Think about it. Two people can go through the exact same situation, yet one feels defeated while the other remains strong, positive, and even grateful. Why? Because their internal world determines their experience, not their external circumstances. If happiness was purely based on circumstances, then only people with perfect lives would be happy. But we know that's not true. Some of the wealthiest, most successful people in the world are miserable, while others who have almost nothing find pure joy in the simplest things. The problem is that most people attach their happiness to external conditions. They say, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, or I'll be happy when I find the right partner, or I'll be happy when I have more money. But that kind of thinking puts happiness on the other side of an achievement. It makes it conditional, something that always exists in the future, never in the present. And when you finally get what you were chasing, it's only a matter of time before your mind moves the goalpost and tells you that you need something else to be happy. Real happiness comes when you take control of your emotions and decide that no matter what's going on around you, you will choose to be in a beautiful state. That doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means refusing to let external problems steal your internal peace. It means recognizing that while you may not always control what happens to you, you always control how you respond to it. This is a mindset shift that changes everything. When you stop chasing happiness and start generating it from within, you become powerful. You no longer rely on people, circumstances, or material things to make you feel good. You develop the ability to feel happy no matter what life throws your way. And when you do that, something incredible happens. You actually start attracting more positive experiences because your energy shifts. Instead of waiting for happiness, you become the source of it. What you focus on, you feel. It's that simple. Your mind is like a powerful magnifying glass. Whatever you consistently look at becomes bigger, more intense, and more real in your experience. If you focus on problems, fears, and everything that's wrong, those things will dominate your emotions. If you focus on solutions, gratitude, and opportunities, your entire reality shifts. The difference between someone who feels stuck in life and someone who feels empowered often comes down to what they choose to focus on. Imagine two people experiencing the same difficult situation. Let's say they both lose their jobs. One person focuses on the fear. This is terrible. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. What if I can't find another job? What if I fail? The other person focuses on the opportunity. This could be a blessing in disguise. Maybe this is my chance to find something better, to grow, to build something of my own. Same situation, completely different emotions. And those emotions dictate the next actions they take. The first person, overwhelmed by negativity, might spiral into inaction, self-doubt, or even depression. The second person, fueled by possibility, starts looking for solutions, reaching out to contacts, learning new skills, and creating a better future. Your brain is always looking for evidence to support what you focus on. If you constantly tell yourself that life is hard and nothing ever works out, your brain will find proof to confirm that belief. You'll notice every setback, every disappointment, every struggle. But if you start focusing on what's good, on what's working, on what you can control, your brain will start finding evidence of progress, potential, and success. This isn't just positive thinking. It's rewiring your brain to see reality in a way that empowers you instead of limits you. The key is to become aware of what you're focusing on at any given moment. If you're feeling stressed, frustrated, or overwhelmed, stop and ask yourself, what am I focusing on right now? Is it helping me or hurting me? Most of the time, you'll find that your attention is locked onto something negative, something you can't change, something you fear, something that makes you feel powerless. The moment you shift your focus to what you can control, everything changes. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by training your mind to focus on gratitude. No matter how tough life gets, there is always something to be grateful for. It could be as simple as the fact that you're alive, that you have people who care about you, that you have the ability to think, move, and grow. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already here. It reprograms your brain to see abundance instead of lack, possibilities instead of limitations. Another way to shift your focus is by asking better questions. Your mind is like a search engine. It will always find answers to the questions you ask. If you ask, why does this always happen to me? Your brain will come up with reasons to justify why you're a victim. But if you ask, how can I grow from this? What's the best action I can take right now? Your brain will start generating solutions. Where focus goes, energy flows. Whatever you direct your mind toward expands in your reality. The moment you shift your focus from problems to possibilities, from limitations to opportunities, from negativity to gratitude, your entire life begins to change. Your mind is like a computer running on programs that were installed throughout your life. These programs are your beliefs, and they dictate how you think, feel, and act. The problem is that most of us are running on outdated, disempowering programs. Beliefs that were formed through past failures, painful experiences, or even things we were told as children. If you've ever felt stuck, frustrated, or like you keep hitting the same wall in life, it's because of the beliefs you've been operating on. The good news, just like a computer, you can rewrite the code. You can rewire your mind with new, empowering beliefs that serve you instead of limit you. Think about this. Every action you take is driven by what you believe is possible. If you believe you're not good enough, you won't take risks. If you believe success is for other people, you'll sabotage yourself when opportunities come your way. But if you believe you are capable, worthy, and in control of your destiny, you'll act with confidence, push through obstacles, and create the results you want. Most limiting beliefs are formed when we experience pain or failure. Maybe as a kid, you spoke up in class, got laughed at, and your brain decided speaking up is dangerous. Maybe you tried something new, failed, and your mind told you, I'm just not good at this. Over time, these beliefs become ingrained in your subconscious, running on autopilot, shaping your reality without you even realizing it. The key to rewiring your mind is to first identify the beliefs that are holding you back. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? What do I believe about success, happiness, and relationships? Where did these beliefs come from? Are they even true? Most of the time, you'll realize that these beliefs are just stories. Stories you've been telling yourself for years based on experiences that no longer define you. Once you recognize them, you can begin to replace them with new, empowering beliefs that actually support the life you want. One of the fastest ways to do this is through repetition. Your brain learns through patterns. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm not good enough, your brain accepts it as truth. But if you start reinforcing a new belief, I am confident, I am resourceful, I find solutions, your brain starts to believe that too. This isn't fake positivity, it's rewiring your neural pathways so that confidence and success become your default state. Another powerful tool is visualization. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something real. If you repeatedly visualize yourself succeeding, overcoming obstacles, and feeling powerful, your mind starts to accept that as your reality. That's why the world's top athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders use visualization. It literally rewires the brain for success. Action is the final and most important step. Your mind changes when you prove to yourself that a new belief is true. If you've always believed you're bad at something, go take a small action in that area and prove yourself wrong. If you believe you're not confident, start speaking up more, standing taller, and pushing yourself into new situations. The more you act in alignment with your new beliefs, the faster your brain rewires itself. Your beliefs are not set in stone. They are patterns, and patterns can be changed. The moment you take control and start replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones, you stop being a victim of your past and start becoming the creator of your future. Your mind and body are deeply connected, more than most people realize. The way you move, the way you breathe, the way you hold yourself all directly impact how you feel. If you've ever noticed that when you're slouched over, breathing shallowly and dragging your feet, you feel tired and unmotivated, it's because your physiology is signaling to your brain that you're in a low energy state. But the opposite is also true. When you stand tall, take deep breaths, and move with purpose, your brain gets the message that you are strong, confident, and ready to take action. Most people try to change their emotions by thinking differently, but if you've ever been stuck in negative thoughts, you know how hard it is to think your way out of a bad mood. The fastest way to shift your emotional state isn't by thinking. It's by changing your physiology. The way you use your body is one of the most powerful tools you have to instantly change your mindset, energy, and emotions. Think about how you hold yourself when you're feeling happy, confident, or excited. Your chest is open, your shoulders are back, your breath is deep and steady, you move with energy, you make eye contact, you speak with clarity. Now think about how you hold yourself when you're sad, stressed, or overwhelmed. Your body collapses in on itself, your shoulders slump, your breathing becomes shallow, your movements slow down. Your physiology reflects your emotions, but what most people don't realize is that you can reverse this process. By changing your body first, you can trigger a change in your emotions. One of the fastest ways to shift your state is through movement. If you're feeling stuck in negativity, stand up and move your body, jump up and down, do some push-ups, go for a run, dance like a maniac for 30 seconds. It may sound simple, but it's powerful because movement sends signals to your brain that something is changing. Your brain releases endorphins, your heart rate increases, and suddenly you're in a completely different state. Breathing is another crucial factor. Most people, when they're stressed or anxious, take short, shallow breaths. This signals to your nervous system that you're in fight or fight mode, keeping you trapped in stress and negativity. But if you take long, deep breaths, especially into your diaphragm, you send the opposite signal, telling your brain that you are calm, in control, and safe. Try taking 3 deep, controlled breaths right now. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Notice the shift. It's immediate. Your posture also plays a huge role in your emotions. Studies show that standing in a power pose for just 2 minutes, feet shoulder width apart, chest up, hands on hips or raised in the air, actually increases testosterone, confidence hormone, and decreases cortisol, stress hormone. That means just by adjusting your posture, you can chemically alter your state, making you feel more powerful and in control. Think about how the most confident, successful people in the world move. They don't walk hunched over staring at the ground. They move with energy, with certainty, with intention. They don't wait to feel confident before acting confidently. They use their physiology to create that confidence. When you master your physiology, you take control of your emotions on a physical level. Instead of being at the mercy of how you feel in the moment, you create instant state changes that put you in a position of power. You go from tired to energized, from anxious to calm, from self-doubt to unshakable confidence. Just by shifting how you use your body, your brain is like a supercomputer, and the questions you ask yourself are the commands you give it. The quality of your life is directly tied to the quality of the questions you consistently ask. If you ask weak, disempowering questions, you'll get weak, disempowering answers. But if you ask powerful, solution-oriented questions, your brain will go to work finding empowering answers that transform your mindset and your life. Most people don't realize it, but they are constantly asking themselves questions all day long. The problem is that most of these questions keep them stuck in negative thought patterns. When something goes wrong, they ask, why does this always happen to me? Or why am I not good enough? Or what if I fail? These kinds of questions direct your brain to look for negative answers. Your mind is always looking for proof to validate your thoughts. So if you ask, why does this always happen to me? Your brain will start digging into past failures and reinforcing the idea that you're unlucky or incapable. But what if instead you ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can I use this challenge to grow? Or what's one thing I can do right now to move forward? Notice how those questions shift your focus. Instead of looking for reasons to stay stuck, your brain now searches for solutions, opportunities, and ways to improve. That's the power of asking better questions. One of the most effective ways to rewire your thinking is to become aware of the questions you habitually ask yourself. If you find that your questions are filled with doubt, fear, or self-criticism, it's time to change them. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask, what if I succeed? Instead of, why is life so unfair? Ask, how can I turn this situation into an advantage? Instead of, why am I not good enough? Ask, what strengths do I already have that I can build on? These small shifts in language make a massive difference in how you feel and what actions you take. Another powerful strategy is to start each day by asking yourself a set of empowering questions that put you in a peak state. Questions like, what am I truly grateful for right now? What's exciting about today? What's one thing I can do to make progress toward my goals? How can I bring more joy and energy into my day? Who can I help or impact today? When you ask yourself questions like these, you program your brain to look for positive, empowering answers. And when your focus shifts to gratitude, excitement, progress, and contribution, your entire emotional state changes. One of the greatest habits you can develop is the ability to catch yourself when you're asking a disempowering question and immediately replace it with a more powerful one. The next time you hear yourself asking, why can't I do this? Stop and reframe it. How can I make this work? If you find yourself thinking, what if I fail? Flip it to, what's the first step I can take to succeed? The moment you do this, your brain shifts gears from focusing on the problem to searching for the solution. Your mind will always give you an answer to the questions you ask. The key is to make sure you're asking the right ones, questions that move you forward instead of holding you back. When you make this a habit, your entire perspective on life changes, and you start seeing opportunities, solutions, and possibilities where before you only saw obstacles. At the end of the day, happiness, success, and a powerful mindset are not things that just happen to you. They are things you create. You now have the tools to take control of your emotions, eliminate negativity, and shape your life into what you truly want. It all starts with making the decision to master your focus, your beliefs, your body, and your thoughts. Happiness is not about waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about choosing to live in a beautiful state no matter what. Shift your focus and you shift your life. Rewire your mind with empowering beliefs and you break free from limitations. Master your physiology and you take control of your emotions instantly. Ask better questions and you start getting better answers that push you forward. This is not just about feeling good, it's about becoming the kind of person who can thrive in any situation. The world will throw challenges your way, but when you apply these principles, nothing will have the power to hold you back. You will have the ability to turn problems into opportunities, struggles into growth, and every moment into a chance to become stronger. It's time to step up. Take control of your mind, take control of your emotions, and take control of your life. The power has always been in your hands. Now use it.